Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see the numerical on non-prismatic beam in unit number 2 moment distribution method for the subject structural analysis 2. This is the statement of a numerical problem. Analyze the beam loaded as shown in the figure by moment distribution method and draw bending moment diagram. Now, this beam ACB is considered as a non-prismatic beam because from support A to support B, the value of moment of inertia is changing. For member AC, the moment of inertia is 2, whereas for member CB, it is I. As the value of moment of inertia is changing from support to support, so this beam will be considered as a non-prismatic beam. Non-prismatic beams are the beams in which the cross section is not same throughout the support. Now, member AC is loaded by a point load at a distance of 3 meter from support A, and length of member AC is 4 meter, whereas the length of member CB is 4 meter. Next, we'll find out the distribution factor. So here, as at point C, the value of moment of inertia is changing. So at point C, we'll consider it as a joint. So at C, two members are connecting CA and CB. So first we'll find out the relative stiffness for member CA. Now if you see from C to A, the far end is fixed. So as the far end is fixed, the relative stiffness for member CA is I upon L. So value of I for member AC is 2 and length of the member is 4. So 2I by 4 will be the relative stiffness for member AC. CA. Okay. Now next we'll find out the relative stiffness for member CB. From C to B, if you see, the far end is fixed. Now as the far end is fixed, the value of relative stiffness will be I upon L. So value of I for member CB is I and length of member is 4. So it is equal to I upon 4. Okay. Next we have to find out total relative stiffness. Total relative stiffness is nothing but addition of relative stiffness of the member connecting at a joint. Okay. So total relative stiffness will be the relative stiffness of member CA, that is 2I upon 4, plus relative stiffness of member CB, that is I by 4. So total relative stiffness will be equal to 3I by 4. Now next we have to find out the distribution factor. So distribution factor is nothing but relative stiffness of a member to the total relative stiffness at a joint. So distribution factor for member CA, it will be relative stiffness of member CA, that is 2I by 4, divided by total relative stiffness, that is I by 4. So it will be multiplied by 4 by 3I. So distribution factor for member CA, it will be 0.667. Now the distribution factor for member CB. So relative stiffness of member CB is I by 4 divided by total relative stiffness, that is 3I by 4. So I by 4 into 4 by 3I. So distribution factor for member CB, it will be 0.333. So addition of these two distribution factor of member C and CB, it is equal to 1. Now first we'll do the non-sway analysis, assuming no vertical sway at joint C. Okay. Now first we'll find out the fixed end moment. Now in member AC, as there is a point load of 32 kN, so fixed end moment in member AC, it will act in anti-clockwise direction. So as it is acting in anti-clockwise direction, as per our sign convention, it is plus. Now when the formula for a fixed end moment when point load is not acting at the center, is WAB square upon L square for AC. So value of W is 32, value of A is 3 and value of B is 1. So if you solve this, and the length of member is 4. So 32 into 3 into 1 square divided by 4 square. So fixed end moment in member AC is 3 kilonewton meter. Now in member CA, So the fixed moment will act in clockwise direction. Now when for fixed moment for a point load not acting at a center, the value of fixed moment for CA, it will be minus, as the fixed moment is in clockwise direction, is minus W A square B upon L square. So value of W is 32, the value of A is 3, and value of B is 1, and length of member is 4. So 32 into 3 square into 1 divided by 4 square. So the fixed moment in member CA is minus 18 kilonewton meter. Now fixed moment in member CB and fixed moment in member BC, it will be equal to 0, as there is no load in member CB. So the fixed moment will be equal to 0. Next we'll find out the final moment in different members due to the non-swing analysis. Now this is the moment distribution table. The first row is the member AC, CA, CB and BC. Next row is the distribution factor. So at joint C, distribution factor in member CA is 0.667 and distribution factor in member CB is 0.333. Now fixed moment. Next row is fixed moment. Fixed moment in member AC 6, already I found out. Fixed moment in member CA is minus 18 and fixed moment in member CB and BC it is 0. Now here, as support A and support B are fixed, so there will be no any correction or balance. So initial moment will be having the same value as that of the final moment, because balance is or the correction is 0. Okay. So the initial moment in AC is 6, whereas in CA it is minus 18. In CB and BC it is 0. Now if you consider the joint C, so joint C, if for the joint C to be in equilibrium, moment in member CA and moment in member CB, the addition of this, it should be equal to 0. But here if we see, moment in member CA is minus 18 and moment in member CB is 0. So here, so the difference is, addition is equal to minus 18. Okay. Now here, as this addition is equal to minus 18, so here the correcting moment will be plus 18. And this correcting moment plus 18 is to be distributed in member CA and CB in proportion of the distribution factor. Okay, so component of correcting moment in member CA, it will be plus 18 multiplied by 0.667, so that value is 12.01. Component of correcting moment in member CB, it will be 18 multiplied by 0.333, so that value is equal to 5.99. Now this moment is to be distributed or carry over to the far end depending upon the condition. From C to A, the far end is fixed, so the carryover is allowed and half of it is allowed. So 12.01 divided by 2, it will be 6.01. Now from C to B, the far end is fixed, so the carryover is allowed, that is half. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3. Okay. Now here at joint C, there is no any moment for the distribution. Okay. So here we have to stop. Okay. So final moment in member AC, it will be 6 plus 6.01, that is 12.01. Final moment in member C, it will be minus 18 plus 12.01, it is minus 5.99. The final moment in member CB, it will be 5.99 plus 0, it will be 5.99. And final moment in member BC, it will be 3. Okay. Now if you observe at joint C, the moment in member CA plus moment in member CB, if we add it, this value is equal to 0. That means as the value is equal to 0, that means joint C will be in equilibrium. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.